How's it going, folks? We are diving back into Enderal. We're on part 30. We left off with exploring this ruin with Kalia and Lashari that has a machine in it used by the ancient Purians that might help us cleansing. Um,
Huh? Do you see the passage over there? We should take a look at it.
Been in here for a while. Kalia is some type of monster. But she seems like she's a good monster. Oh, hello. Go up here. Nope. I can't really pick stuff up because I'm hearing a lot. Yo, how do you get at? Where did these people come from? Like, that's clearly the way I'm supposed to go. Well, I'm trying to see if there's a way out so I can sell stuff and then go loot. I don't think there is. I think it's just making me go this way. Shop? Well, that looks like something.
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it. Do
Yeah.
you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean.
Saira? What? This looks familiar. Let's take a
Agreed.
look around.
Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The Order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad.
And the first part of the machine, give it to Kalia. Find the second part. Okay.
What strange metal. It didn't rust at all, despite all the time it's been here.
Correct. Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
That Am I crazy, or am I also hearing whispers? Um, I'm not crazy. Yeah, that was a soul. Okay. Definitely stuff in there. Finish looking around in here first. Oh, can't go that way. This is something. Strange dynamo.
All this energy, it's
I'm the third
useless
one.
without the Numinos.
Too much by one. Let's drop the skull. I have the first and third, but not the second. As a matter of fact, at the ruins depths, Sakaresh and I found a little workshop in which the Purians researched an aforementioned machine. In spite of the bygone centuries, it hardly deteriorated for some reason. Even though it seems to be a prototype, we have to take the machine and its loose parts to Ark. Doesn't look climbable.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
Light 2, Ambrosia. Sort of blaze. You gotta get out of this dungeon. Alright, well, I found everything, so I'm gonna go give all the stuff to Kaya. Kalia, where are you? I don't know where she went. There she is. Hello.
Yes? Found something?
Found a couple things. The crystal canister was... Yeah, you just called me Selra. What kind of nickname is that?
Oh, I did. I'm sorry. Sairo is Kyranian and can mean a lot of things, but the closest translation in our case would be brother in arms. My foster father called me that, so I suppose it's just an old habit. I like the way it sounds, though. If you don't mind, I'll call you that from now on.
Yeah, I don't... Anyway, here's the, crystal.
Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty.
What about these parchments?
They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum.
And this dynamo thing looks useful.
Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us.
I think that's all we need. Let the order take the rest.
Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
I gave her the dynamo, so I'm not encumbered anymore.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
You're right. There's a machine over there. At least there was once. The years have taken a toll on it.
Well, that's not much of a surprise considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
Found this near the machine. Maybe this can give us a little insight into what it really is.
Let me see. Interesting. Truly interesting.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one the Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
Indeed. Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to Old Aranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Let me take a look around.
As you wish.
Will you follow me? Okay, perfect. I'll use her. I'll grab the stuff that I can't carry that I had to drop, and then I'll use Kalia to teleport out. I think that's what she's gonna do. She's just gonna be like, okay, we're leaving. But I think the two bell hammers are. We searched back here. I don't think I was super far away when I dropped the bell hammers. Did I search up here? I did. Takes you to the rock dome. I think I have to go that way. I do. I think I have to go this way. Much stuff that I'm leaving here, dude. Killed so many people. Okay, we're back in the depths. Remember this. I should find him here soon. Kalia doesn't follow you over here. So. Where did I leave my hammers? Hello. There's one of them. Thought I dropped both at the same. Yeah, I did. Ooh. The slogging march back. And honestly, I will pick up anything else that I see on my way because I'm already walking this slow anyway. Shame Kali didn't follow me all the way back. I wanted to pick up, where are they? There we go. 250 worth of gold. So, sue me, I guess. Get there eventually. Definitely picking up this corpse's stuff. Give me your stuff. I may as well pick up everything, honestly. That's right. Rock Dome, let's go. Here's Kalia. Why did you not follow me, my sweet? Alright, well, I've come this far. I'm gonna grab the rest. Go on a selling spree when we get back to town. We're gonna make so much money. You little bastard. Dude. Here to grab this lady's stuff and that guy's stuff. Just carry a ridiculous amount of crap. Why not? Already over encumbered. Is there another guy down here? Oh well. Is he up here? He's not up here. Yeah. I thought there were 3 people here. I guess there was only the 2. Once I grab Carrick's stuff, that's when I'll talk to Kalia. Leave. There's Carrick stuff. There's things over here that I kind of want to get, honestly. Yep. Carrick stuff. I'll get out of here. Yeah, Kalia did a number on him. Holy smokes.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
I'm ready to go.
Good.
Teleport us home.
There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm a bit over encumbered. Fine. Yeah, I'm carrying so much. Actually, so much. I guess we'll have this conversation, get our next quest, and then go start selling stuff.
All that I am saying is that there are more efficient ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Sharim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Aranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work.
Okay.
You did excellent work. We will reconstruct this machine no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. That still leaves the sigil.
Oh,
stone.
250! Souls Part 2. Big with Kai battle done. Right, you mentioned that stone before. What's it for?
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished.
Oh,
The
okay.
sigil stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the red madness.
Check
Through
how.
small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit.
Hey, what's up, Junko? Welcome in.
The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard. The problem is that we
Okay,
lack
so
knowledge
only the
of
people that
this
matter.
ritual,
Got it.
and those who have it have been dead for millennia.
That's why we need the memory of a dead person.
Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery which is exhibited in the Chronicum. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the Northern Sea some years ago.
We have to what? Somehow access his memories?
Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Okay. Anything else I can talk to you about?
Walk blessed, Prophet.
Nothing I haven't already talked to you about. I cannot get the events in Old Dothelgrad out of my mind. When Kalia saved me from that bandit, she seemed transformed. It nearly looked like she was possessed by something dark and undeniably evil. She evaded my questions in the ruin, but perhaps she's now prepared to speak about the events. In the memory of the dead person. Where even... Oh cool, I don't even have a quest marker. Lovely. Alright, well, I do want to do that. In close, or Kalia's close. You're okay? I played my group to the wire with my check-in today by mistake. Well, I'm glad you're able to make it, Junko. And I think you won? Yeah, you won your game, right? Got the 3 crew win, pretty sure. Better than what I did today, man. I'm on 3 zeros and 2 perfects. Yeah, well played, dude. Wait a minute. Holding your lead. Yeah. Well played, man. Wait, what? Why do I have to go through... Okay. Where even is she? She walked out. I should pass the playoffs. I think I'll have enough. I'm on like 190 something because I'm on like 195, I think, in total overall points. Because I had a perfect crew win and I had an imposter board win. And that's it. Those are the only 2 wins I've had. Everything else has been a loss. Like, a 0 loss. I'm so over encumbered. You know what? I should drop some stuff in the secure chest over here. I'm gonna put stuff away so I'm not over encumbered. 3 perfect crew, 2v2, and a 3-player. Nice. Very nice. There's really not much stuff that weighs a lot for me to get rid of. Irian Scout. Spare parts. Yeah, I'm on like 200 pounds of stuff. And the 2v2 was pure luck, yeah. That's what it's about, man. Getting those lucky wins in. I'll just put all the heavy stuff away. Still carrying too much. Okay, I'm close. Okay, that'll do it. I can run! Alright, let's go find Kalia. We need a date. We need a date with our girl Kalia over here. Kalia! She's running. She's booking it down this hill, dude. Holy smokes. Oh. Were you waiting for us? Here, I thought you were booking it. Yes. That's so nice of you.
Saira, good to see you. Do you need anything?
I do want to have this conversation, but let me talk about everything else first. If you don't know your parents, how did you come by your name, Kalia?
It was stitched into the blanket they found me in near that village. I don't really know if it is my actual name, but I had...
I'm married and I'm dating someone else. Yeah. What do you think about the current events?
Well, what should I think about them? They're disquieting. Speaking of which, recently there's been word from the League of Apothecari up north. They say that their studies on the Red Madness haven't borne fruit yet, and that it is like no disease they've ever encountered. Honestly, That has rid me of the last of my doubts about the cycle being real, just as the Grandmaster said. Let's just hope we can find out how to stop it.
What's the story behind your tattoo?
Tattoo? Oh, of course, you mean my mark. I've had that for as long as I can remember, and I don't have the slightest idea as to how I got it.
Well, something like that doesn't appear out of nowhere. Someone must have put it on you.
That's what Tyrus said too. But if it has a meaning, it's obscure. I couldn't find anything in the books, and the Magisters couldn't put their fingers on it either.
Can you remove it?
Not without leaving a bad scar, at least according to the apothecary. And even if that weren't the case, I don't know if I'd want it gone. It reminds me of something.
What's it remind you of? Is it magical?
No, it isn't. It's just there, that's all.
If it's any comfort, it looks good. Wink.
It does.
Oh, she likes it!
First attempt,
Oh, she likes that!
I
Oh!
guess.
Okay. Why is it that you always say Kirash? Isn't that Kuranian? I've already said that. You seem to spend a lot of time on your own. Was it always like that?
Well, as I told you, I was never very popular with the other novices.
Yeah, because you're a monster.
You know, the novitiate was very challenging. The Magisters only rarely gave us days off to contemplate, as they called it. The others usually used it to go to the tavern to gamble and drink. I never really liked that kind of pastime, and I still don't.
What about love? That's a good enough pastime.
I've never really...
Oh, she likes that too! Oh!
Life in the temple is
Oh!
quite secluded.
I think she's into us!
Men or women who would find my way of living attractive. But forgive me, that's very personal. I don't really want to talk about it.
How come? Everybody's stretched their legs from time. Yo, I just asked her about love, and then now I'm saying stretch their legs.
That's true, but when I feel the need to relax, I prefer taking a stroll or spending time in the baths. Whatever
Oh,
there is
time in the
live
baths?
music, raucous shouting, and alcohol is beyond me.
Her first date, she wants to go to the baths for the first date.
Yes, it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian.
I know I've already had this dialogue with her
Someone's just
a part or two ago. It's just the white was bothering me. Alright, I just came to talk.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you turned into a monster and killed a guy to death.
Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on.
Ooh, somewhere else?
So,
Fade to black?
Sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen.
Yeah, where are we? Okay, I understand. What do you want to talk about?
Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits in Old Bothelgrad. I'm sure you noticed that I was different then.
Yeah, you turned black. You seemed upset. You completely lost it. That's one way to put it. You seemed upset.
Upset. You choose your words carefully.
She likes that.
I
Alright.
appreciate that. I'll make this quick. There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows.
Hey, you're a monster.
Do you remember
You're
what you told me in
possessed.
the Curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with you.
Oh, so you do remember destroying it.
Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory. A feeling coupled with an image.
A feeling? What do you mean?
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos, the dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
That was what? A memory? Something that really happened? I'm not sure I'm following.
It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one.
What happened then?
Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, let's get to the part where you're a monster.
In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure.
Yep.
As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I'd ever seen.
Yep. Evil. Thank you. What are you trying to tell me?
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself for quite a long time. But then, things happened that made me understand. There is something inside my head, Saira. Some kind of second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps.
Okay, you're
but there are
possessed.
situations in which it wakes up. Mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood, pain, death. Whenever I'm confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me. And then things like Alt Dathulgrad happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Alt Dathulgrad for a long, long time now. But that memory from the village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
You have a demon inside you. I'm guessing this power you suddenly had when you comes from this entity inside you?
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
Okay. I don't think she's gonna like this.
If that name seems fitting to you, then yes.
Oh, she didn't care.
I think
Okay.
we both know these stories about ghosts taking over the living are just stories to scare the common folk. If it helps you, think of it as some kind of temptation.
Okay.
One that's just waiting for the moment when I am too weak to contain it.
Gotcha. That's a lot to take in.
I figure. Listen, what happened in Old Dothelgrad? I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him in pieces, I simply felt so thrilled. Complete.
Yeah, you definitely were enjoying yourself.
I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now? This is the reason why I train so hard. Why I always try to control my emotions, no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt. And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it takes.
Yeah. So those villagers could have been right after all. Did you destroy that village? I see. Does the Order know about this? The Magisters? If you were to let it take you over completely, what would happen? Is there nothing you can do about this? No way to banish the monster. If violence provokes it, why are you with the military way?
I don't know, Saira. Believe me, I've asked myself that question more than 100 times. And as much as I hate to admit it, yes, there's a chance it did.
Uh-huh.
I'll never find out.
Yep. Does the Order know about this?
Only Master Tyrus, my foster father. He taught me how to contain it by controlling my thoughts.
Okay, so we might have a little Dexter situation going on.
He advised me never to tell anyone about it, which I haven't. Until today.
Well, yeah, you kind of had to. Yeah, why did you tell me?
I don't know. Probably because I was afraid you'd tell someone else about what happened in Old Dothelgrad.
Yeah, I might have.
Suspicions. A coward's move, I know, but it was the best solution I could come up with. I'm sorry.
Any way to banish this guy?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order. Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
Uh-huh. What happens if it takes you over completely?
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to.
Fair. Okay. Why are you in the military wing of the Order if violence provokes this thing?
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen?
I mean, yeah, one of those two.
Saira, as you already pointed out, There is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't,
Yeah, you do.
I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better.
Okay, so you're being selfish.
And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never
Yeah.
act.
She's pretty full of herself,
They'd
not gonna lie.
actually endure something for
But she's cute, so I'm gonna validate her point of view. You definitely don't like determination. I like it. An admiral attitude. Sorry if I offended you. I'm just worried for you, that's all. Maybe you should tone down your emotions. Fanaticism hardly does any good. You definitely don't like determination. I like it. Admirable attitude. Yeah, I'm fully backing her.
one that shouldn't be an exception.
Oh, she likes it?
Anyway, the one thing I ask of you is to keep silent about what I've told you. It will never come to something like that again, I promise.
Oh, it's definitely coming to that again.
I'm by myself now, and thanks for listening.
Good thing. Okay. I'm kind of curious what happens with those last, like... So, I think I'm good with this outcome here. Yeah. I'm good with that outcome. Now, let me load this save. I'm gonna finish the conversation again.
Listen,
Hey, how's it going, Escape?
Dothelgrad. I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when
Barry
you
Blushy, welcome in, dude. Thanks for the first time chat and the follow.
couldn't contain it. And when I gave
I'm
in,
doing all right.
I hacked him into pieces. I simply felt so thrilled, complete. I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and
Doing good, just exhausted from editing.
This is the reason why I train so
Yeah,
hard. Why I always try
I
to
wouldn't
control my emotions.
really know because I haven't really spent any time figuring out how editing works, but I will take your word for it. It does look like a lot of work to have to edit stuff.
Is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it takes.
Alright, so we've already pursued all those dialogues.
Looks.
I want to see what happens.
So many people just talk,
Yeah.
and never act. Because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure some. Determination alone hasn't helped anyone yet. Let's talk again in a few years, and we'll see if my... well, that's good to know. I'd like some time for
Appreciates that.
myself now.
Interesting.
Thanks
Okay.
for listening.
Well, that's better than the like stat that I got earlier. Okay. What else might she say?
Listen,
You'll whisper you the one you just did. It was for Skyrim. Ooh. Okay.
come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled, complete. I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and this is
Yep.
this creature.
You definitely were.
Looks. And yes, so many people just talk, and never act.
Okay, sorry if I offended you.
Yes, I know.
Oh, she appreciates that. Okay.
Sorry, I shouldn't have gotten so emotional. I just wanted to clear this up. Anyway, the one thing I ask of you is to keep silent about what I've told you. It will never come to something like that again, I promise.
Okay. I don't hate this outcome either.
Myself now, and thanks for listening.
Okay. I'm saving all of I'm saving over every dialogue outcome I'm getting. Just because each one that I go back and choose is better and better. Now I'm probably gonna get the bad ones. Took 2 weeks to finish editing? Dang, dude. I gotta admire your commitment and dedication.
I simply felt so
I don't know.
thrilled.
Part of my problem with editing is I don't really know where to start on how to figure out how to do that. I know that it's something I could figure out, but I have so little time to do it. Like, because when I'm not playing something, like when I'm not streaming or playing something, I'm doing some type of work. And I already work 2 jobs, so editing would feel like a 3rd job.
Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it
and takes a lot of patience and discipline to sit through it. Yeah, for sure. Because like you got to do this, you know, this piece. Oh, that wasn't quite right. I got to go back. Like, and then this should go in this part of the thing. Like, I can only imagine how tedious it is. Why not hire someone? Because hiring someone costs money, Junko. That's why.
Even if it isn't,
that would be why.
I want to change things to make the world.
I'm not willing to pay someone what they would deserve for editing. Is why.
Hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world.
You're hireable and free? I mean, that's a compelling argument, Junko. I'm not gonna lie.
They'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
Okay. Maybe you should tone down your emotions. Fanaticism hardly does any good. She's gonna hate this.
Well,
very hurt.
Don't you think?
She's very hurt by that.
You have my word that it will never come to that again.
Okay, yeah, I knew she would hate that. Yeah, when you get the chance, you should check it out. We did a clip competition on Skyrim clips and gave out $50 to the winner. Oh yeah, dude, I will definitely check it out. That sounds really cool. That sounds super entertaining.
Listen, what happened in Old Dothelgrad?
All right, there's one more dialogue path for me to choose. Sorry.
That moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled.
Well, Junko, if you wanna do editing work, I have like so many playlists of like single player games that like I've played to 100% completion, side quests, collectibles, achievements, everything, and they're all on my YouTube. Like, there's 3 different Assassin's Creed games, Kingdom Come Deliverance. What else?
That's all it takes.
Heavy Rain. There's like stuff like that.
Look, and yes, so many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what determination alone hasn't helped anyone yet.
I don't have any doubts about that.
In a few years, and I'd like some time by myself.
Okay, she likes that. Okay, interesting. So most of the outcomes, there was 2 likes, 2 appreciates, and 1 very hurt. And I'm gonna run with the appreciates that I got. Was the save here? I'm gonna take all this junk. Grabbing books I don't need so I can sell everything. He also started playing the Skyrim story yesterday. Ooh. Cool. What do you think so far? You got to the part where you killed a dragon and got the first shout. Yeah. That is a really, like, on your first playthrough, that's a really satisfying part, because it's like, wait, what did I just do to that dragon? After you kill it and you're like, what? I'm absorbing this thing's soul? Like, what the heck is this? You died twice to it. Yeah, the first dragon's a little tough. It was annoying. Yeah. Yep. What is in here? Have I never been to this part of the frickin' temple or whatever this is? I don't think I have. Oh. Hello, guys. Oh, yeah, I bet. You were happy once you beat it. Yeah, it's satisfying. I'm so far very happy with the game. It's been a long time since I wanted to commit to a single player game. Yeah, if you when you find a game, a single player game that like really tickles you in the right way, for lack of a better word, it's immensely satisfying. Like I haven't felt about I haven't felt this way about a single player game in a long time. Like Enderal has been amazing to play. And Skyrim on a first playthrough, yeah. Like, one of the reasons I don't really play Skyrim anymore is just because I've played through the main quest so many times. And some games only have so much replayability, right? Which isn't, like, it's not that it's a bad game. It's just, you know, once you know the story, then you know the story, and you don't really need to play it. Why do you guys need... There's mead and wine, and you guys are, like, supposed to be, like, a monastery or something. Breaking all the rules. It's okay, I'm gonna take it and sell it all. Where? Dude, I have no idea where I am. I was like, hey, do you want to talk? And she just took me down to this random... Oh, I'm over encumbered. Of course I am. But... the good news is I'm gonna sell so much stuff. What are we dropping? Bloody Skull. Let's get rid of that. Regular Skull. Some books. What else did I pick up that I don't need? Another book. How would you like the vids? I don't know, just like edited down for pacing, I guess? I don't know. Like, that's the other thing. I wouldn't even know how to give you like good like direction or instructions or whatever. And it would be in Junko, like when you look at the playlists as in all play right after each other, I don't exactly know what you mean by that. Well, this knife is like worth almost nothing. Steel dagger's worth a little something. Iron dagger. I'll drop that. Okay, we're good. As in, where episode 1 ends, it just goes right into... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of... like, without editing, that's already what I have. Because I will end a part... like, I'll close the game before I end the stream, and then reopen the stream for the next part. After I open the game. So, like... it, like, literally, like, all the raw footage is already, like, over there. Is this the Skula? The Squola? Some weird word for school, I guess.
Prophet?
Hello. Alright. We need to go to sleep, and we need to go sell stuff. And then we gotta go do this one. I gotta talk to this dude in his basement. Yeah.
So, you actually made it, Prodigy.
Yeah, I did. I did, bro. Pause. What are we pausing? You want me to pause? Are you gonna go to the bathroom? Or are you pausing on meeting this guy in his basement? About talking to the dude in the basement? Yeah. It's okay. I need to, like, prepare myself first to go into this guy's basement. We're gonna talk... He has stuff to tell me about... I'm not even lying. Like, the game actually calls it this. About the cleansing. So, you know, without context, talking to some guy in his basement about the cleansing definitely doesn't sound super great. But in game, what the cleansing refers to is some event that has happened in the past and is going to happen again, where everybody just drops dead. And we're trying to figure out why that has happened in the past and how to stop it. And that's basically the long and short of what this game is. The in-game cleansing. I'm going to his basement in Minecraft. Yeah. In Minecraft, I went to his basement, and in Minecraft, we had a nice long talk. And in Minecraft, that wasn't the only thing that was nice and long. In Minecraft. Okay. Alright, let me grab all the other stuff I need out of here. And I'm just gonna limp around selling it all. Christian Minecraft server cleansing in game. Hey, can you guys stop talking about the cleansing? No, don't talk about this weird stuff in my Christian server. No, we're talking about cleansing, bro. It's fine. Okay. I think that was all I think I dropped off a ton of weapons. That was really it. No, I did drop these off. Iron churus and a steel churus and maybe like a heavy churus. Dude, Micah needs to host a MC server of his own. Host my own Minecraft server. Yeah. I don't like Minecraft enough to host my own server for it. I played it a long time ago, way back when, and I just never really got back into it. There's no story. Well, you're supposed to set your own story. Yeah, well, I don't have a good imagination, so I can't do that. Heavy. I guess I didn't drop any of that stuff. Yeah, you're right. We were actually talking about a crusade in-game. Yeah. An in-game, yeah. Deus Vult. That's just what they say in-game. I don't actually know what that means. It is a game phrase. Speaking of which, if you've never seen Kingdom of Heaven, the movie, you should. It's such a good movie. It's an amazing movie. Deus Vult, best in-game reference. Isn't it spelled with a U? A rigged cap Minecraft server where we have to conquer the world, yeah. You love that movie? Yeah. I watched it with my dad and brother, and the scene where, I don't know, just the delivery of the scene where they're like, the one guy's like, no, there must be war. God wills it. And everybody else screams, God wills it! Oh my god, like the way that was done was just so funny. Like, just, no, there must be war. God wills it. It's like, dang, dude, he told you that fast? Like, I'm not even saying you're wrong. It's just weird that he told you that fast. Chris, you're right, it is Deus Vult. Yeah, I'm here to help anyone with their Latin spelling, okay? Of course, Kingdom of Heaven is a based movie. I mean... Yeah, I mean, the Crusades were all defensive, right? Mostly defensive. My mother's a Spaniard, and we have, they were defensive, of course, in game. My mother was a Spaniard, and I have, so on her side of the family, I have, you know, deep Spanish roots, and I got, like, uncles that'll swear by, the Reconquista was defensive. Like, which I see where they're coming from when they say that, but at the same time, it's like, well, no, when you, just by definition, when you reconquer something, Like, you might have been justified in retaking it, but that's technically still an offensive campaign. But anyway, whatever. And they, my mother's from, like, absolutely based, not gonna lie, yeah. My mom's family's from, like, the south of Spain, like Cadiz, like right on the border of Gibraltar. And so they're like, we're the first lines of defense, blah blah blah. And they haven't been super thrilled, to say the least, about the recent Cueta stuff. Not a good time over there. But at least it wasn't Melilla, or closer up to where they're at, which is the Cadiz area. Okay. I'm wasting time on inventory when I already grabbed everything I need. Yeah. Like, there's disagreement over who and how the coordination happened, but there was definitely some amount of coordination in getting that many people to swim that many miles all at the same time. It's definitely a bit weird that it happened that way. But I think I've heard that most of them have been, like, detained or sent back or dealt with or something since then. Which, I hope that's true. I hope that's the case. Moroccan government directed them all straight to the border. All 60 silent. Yeah, that's weird. Like, why would, like... That's weird, bro. Like, don't be doing that to people's borders. Okay, should I smelt down these hammers for ore, or should I just sell them? I'm thinking I'm just gonna sell them. Because I don't know when I'll get to the stage of actually crafting stuff, and I don't know exactly how much stuff I'll need to craft. I'd rather just have straight money, I think. Yo, I picked up 100 steel arrows? When? I don't even use bow and arrow. I use red magic balls that I shoot out of my hand, and they melt people's brains. I'm gonna call it as it was an invasion. A huge portion of them are still there. Yeah. I mean, that many people all at the same time? Yeah. They were at least invading the island, even if they weren't invading the whole country. I think that's probably fair to say. Tongs, toolbox. I'm keeping the nails. Okay. And give you these poisons that I don't need. Okay.
Come again.
Alright. They want to quit it because they believe it's Moroccan territory. Yeah, well... I mean... It could be, like, it's super close to their border, but it's apparently not because it's Spanish. So... there's probably better ways to, like, deal with that than sending a bunch of people over there. You know, there's probably more productive ways to deal with that. I could be crazy, but... I got silver stuff I could smelt down. Old gear. I feel like I could... I got a lot of, like, old stuff that I can just give to the dude. In the... There's another dude in a basement that, like, I'll sneak off and give him coins and stuff, and then he gives me money. He doesn't give me anything else, he gives me money. Anyway. They wanted to frame the invasion as humanitarian crisis so they can get away with it without much consequences. Huh. Yeah, I wonder how that, like, would have actually worked, like, if they had gotten away with it. Oh, gallant shoes and a green silk robe? That's fancy stuff, but like I don't need it. Selling them. So far they already did. Really? I don't know. Maybe I don't pay close enough attention to the news. I probably don't. Got away with stealing Quetta. Well, that sucks. Like, even if it should be theirs, like, that's not how you take stuff. Or that's not how you get stuff. Okay, I'll put all those books away. Bucket, empty bottle, ink, paper, quill, silver stuff. Sell one of my pipes, not selling both. I want to keep my pipes. Yeah, this old gear, Starling gyro. I should maybe keep this stuff for now. I'll probably keep that stuff for now, and then I'll give it to the guy in the basement. I don't think I have anything else I want to sell. 138? Really? I'm on 138, and I feel like I've sold all the stuff that I want to sell. Let me put this stuff away, and then we'll see where we're at. Oh, that's a quest item. The urn is a quest item. Okay. The population is now in there, and eventually they will vote out the local Spanish population in election through voting blocks or just overwhelming it in terms of numbers. First one's more likely. Yeah, I really hope that that they do their deportations and stuff, because like Spain actually does not mess around with deportations and like people staying in the country, but like I don't know, maybe they handle illegal stuff in a worse way. But like when I or like my my sister stayed there for like months, and then after 6 months the Spanish authorities were like, nah, you gotta go because you're not actually a citizen here. And like you can only like the rules or the laws are that you can, so maybe they were just like that because like, you know, they know that certain people will like obey them and other people won't, and they just deal with the other people that won't, kind of like how it works over here. But like over here, like if something expires, like a visa expires over here, you can just kind of chill for a little bit before they ever bother taking you anywhere where you're supposed to go. They granted over 1.5 million illegal migrants mass amnesty not too long ago, so unfortunately it's not true. Yeah, I know that Pedro Sanchez has been like not just like left leaning, but like super lefty. But yeah, I didn't know about the mass amnesty thing. So you can stay there if you got there legally, but if you travel there, proper socialist, okay. So yeah, if you go there illegally, you can get amnesty, but if you try to go there legally and just stay too long, then you get sent back. Okay, many such cases. Many such cases. Okay, I'm on 115. Bro, what? Where is all this? Where's all this weight coming from? Is it the food? Maybe it's the potions. I don't know. But I'm carrying like 30 pounds more than I should be carrying right now. Okay, well, I don't see anything else that I should sell. So I'm gonna put on my other stuff. Okay, dude, and I leveled up, right? So, yeah, I need to buy stuff. I need to get my books. I need to get my books. Lockpicking and psionics. Yeah, I need 11 more lockpicking. And then I'll go back to handicraft. So I need to buy 4 lockpick books, 5 psionics books, and then spend the memory point. So I do actually need the stuff that I just put away to go do some purchasing. Oh, I'm carrying it. I didn't put it away yet. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay. Who's got crafting books?
Looking for steel. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
You have lockpicking books? Yes? Somewhere? Handicraft, lockpicking. Master lockpicking books? I don't need those. I need, like, adept books. Oh, I'm not spending master prices when I just need adept.
Morales blessings, my friend.
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
You got 1? I need 3 more. Master lockpick in case you need to escape the basement in game, of course. Dude! What is up with all these... Get out of my chat. I clearly have an alive person in here. Bruh. Okay. I didn't misclick. Okay. I was like, wait, did I misclick and ban escape? The illegal AI migrants trying to invade. Yeah.
Sure.
59,998 to go. 3. Okay, yeah.
Farewell.
Good old thumbs up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock picking up to 43. Doesn't actually do anything for me until I get to 50, and then that'll let me pick expert locks. But we're 2 levels away from that. Okay, I don't want to have to do all of that selling again, so I'm definitely saving now before I go to where I buy my spell books. Because where I buy my spell books, sometimes you crash when you go in here. So let's not have any crashes, please. No crashy? Okay, no crashy. Let's go. Alright, so this guy... I would like to buy psionics books from you. I know they don't come cheap. 700 coins per book. I would like to buy 5 of them. 3,600 bucks. Okay, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now psionics is at 90. Okay, 2 more of those. Yeah, okay, so yeah, 2 more lockpicking level ups and 2 more psionics level ups. And we're there, and then we'll start working on entropy and handicraft. Cool.
Just move along, will you?
And that's 728 with a barter skill. Well, rhetoric is a combination of barter and speech, but with I'm over 100 at 728 a book. Like, it's very pricey. Very pricey stuff. Alright, and then I have a memory point to spend. I've been working on the Phasmalus tree. This one here. Arcane disassembling. I'm gonna do the disassembling first. So let's get that. Cool. I can dismantle enchanted weapons and armors. Let's go. Dude, I have been saving so many so many weapons and armors to disenchant. So it's been a long time coming. Keeper Hood, Keeper Robe, Aryan Gauntlets, and Shadow Copper. And we'll actually put them away now. Boink, boink, and... Alright. Now, let's go to his basement. Where is this basement? Back up here? Okay, let's go. Sun Temple. There it is. Alright. The stone fragments which Lashari and I saved in Old Rashengrad together result in a sigil stone, which is supposed to protect the Order from the Red Madness. The problem is, to bring the fragments together, we need the words of a ritual, which only the High Priests of the Pyrians knew. The key for this mission's success lies in a frozen Pyrian, whose body was protected from decaying by the ice. So we gotta talk to the Archmagister about this. I actually haven't been to the archive yet. Goblet.
This just doesn't make any sense. Why can't it ever be easy?
Dude, nothing's easy, bro. Nothing worth doing is easy, dude. If things worth doing were easy, everyone would do them.
Prophet?
Yes. Yes, that just...
Gosh, gosh, it might work, gosh. All the books. Magistra Yela? Met you before. Silver Goblet. Books. Books, 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 books. We love our books.
Yes? Is it important?
Nope. It's not important. Leave me alone. Gosh, move out of my way. Silver urn, silver aura. Dude, so many scrolls, bro. Why do you guys need all these scrolls down here? Bunch of books, too? Ah, no, don't sit down.
So what's so spectacular about this? To me, our pal here looks like your average crypt corpse.
Oh, he isn't. See this marking on his forehead? That's a symbol of the Ashir. One of the two priest casts who reigned over the Pyrean Empire like the light bulb did over Vin. He's no high priest, but more than an acolyte. That's so he participated in manufacturing sigil stone in the Pyrean era.
Well, hoping can't hurt. But look, we have company.
Dalvarek, Aldrin. Magister. How's the situation?
Walk blessed, Grandmaster. We're fine. Everything is ready. So this is him?
Yes. This is the Prophet. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the Prophet.
Interesting.
Remind me stealing all your books.
I imagined you to be different. I'm Lexiel Marigil, Archmagister of the Holy Order. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, where do we start? Has the Grandmaster already informed you of the goal of this mission?
Yeah, we're trying to thaw this guy out and get his memory
Correct.
for the ritual.
Now you're wondering, how will this be possible? This is where the word of the dead comes into play. An old relic we'll need to find.
The word of the dead? I thought that was a legend.
No, it exists. And we also know where.
Of course you do.
Just so you understand, the word of the dead is an artifact that allows entering a deceased person's mind to relive his last memories as if they were your own.
And you want to do just that with our frozen pal here. This is the grand plan, right?
Right. You'll need to locate the word of the dead, teleport the Pyrean's body to you, and then enter his thoughts. And there you'll have to look for the words of the ritual.
Okay. Assuming I somehow get into these memories, what am I looking for? It sounds daring. How does ritual need words? How am I supposed to know? Yeah.
That's right, but the priest himself did. And according to the legend, this should allow you to understand.
Okay, sure. What exactly do I need to look for?
Well, we only lack the last words of this ritual. What you have to look for is an ornamental scroll, which looks just like the one on the drawing I'll give you in a moment. All you have to do is remember the glyphs in the scroll, then write them down once you're back in the waking world.
Okay. Why does the ritual even need words? Magic I know of is silent.
True, but we're talking about a different form of magic. It works similarly to the forbidden school of entropy.
Sounds daring.
You're telling me. I myself feel like a myriad in a toad's pond. But alternatively, we'd have to excavate every ruin on Vin and hope that some priest left one of the scrolls behind.
Yeah. Okay, where can we find this Word of the Dead?
Well, this is...
There's an old manor in Enderal's west that belongs to an old collector of artifacts. We received a tip that the word of the dead is in his possession.
Hang on. Are you talking about this odd fellow with the puppets? The aged man from the folk song?
I am.
We'll have to travel to his manor and somehow take the artifact from him.
You won't take it. It will be enough to find it, use it on the Pyrean, and then leave. You will travel to the manor with Dalvarek, wait for nightfall, and then introduce yourself to the aged man as a fellow collector of artifacts.
Okay.
Then you will offer him this brooch, and if all goes well, he will offer you a quarter for the night to negotiate in the morning. Then it's all a matter of timing. Sneak out of your room, look for the word of the dead, and teleport the Pyrean to you.
Interesting. Conjure Pyrean out of spellbook, dealer's necklace out of inventory. Why all the secrecy? Can't the order just force him to give it up?
A good question, but no. The aged man is special, so to speak. Even the Lightborn ordered us to let him live in peace. The Black Guardian knows why. So, if we have to trick him, we will at least do it inconspicuously, which is why you and the mercenary are well suited for the task. No one will connect your faces to the Holy Order.
I'm a keeper, though. Anyway, what do we do if something goes wrong?
Then you'll flee. There must be no violence, no matter what happens.
Okay. How exactly am I supposed to use the Word of the Dead on the Pyrean?
Archmagister?
Yes? Well, that is a good point. We don't know, because we don't even know what the artifact looks like. But, how goes the saying? The proof of the eating is in the pudding.
We'll manage somehow. And even if we don't, it definitely sounds like an adventure.
It's a great responsibility, be aware of that. But I have faith in both of you. Now get going as soon as you can. This mission will be fruitful. I can feel it.
Right.
And there they go.
Yeah. Shall we
Yep.
go?
Just meet me at the Myrids Tower at the Western Cliff. I'll go grab my stuff now.
Okay.
Hello.
How is the reconstruction of the beacon coming along?
Don't ask. Reconstructing the outer shell was challenging, particularly given the strange metal it is made of, but we found a way to do it. As for its inner workings and what these sockets are for, we are still lurking in the dark. This machine, it's, how should I say, different, otherworldly.
You aren't Enderalian, are you? You've got a slight accent.
I do? Thought I had gotten rid of it by now. But yes, I'm originally from Nirim. Just like you, as I've heard.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I don't know. Probably because I don't have very fond memories of my time there. You know, if someone would have told you 20 years ago that one day I would be the Archmagister of the Holy Order, you'd have probably laughed in his face. It's absurd just to think of it. You know, I was a slave there.
Dave?
Yes. You see, I was born into a traveling group of Aeterna minstrels. I never got to know my father, though, and living that way was hard. So my mother eventually decided to burn all bridges behind us and start over. Sorry, I'm babbling. I don't want to bother you with my boring stories.
Who's the one who asked? You're not boring me. What happened to you and your mother after you went away?
Well, after some days on the road, we met a traveling merchant who gave us a ride to the next village. A small one named Sildren in the Salathan forest. It seemed almost perfect at the beginning. The place was quiet, and my mother found herself a job as a weaver in the local count's castle. One day, however, the count simply stopped paying her, and, well, when she asked for the reason, he told her that we were his property from that moment on. Just like that.
Nice. He just made you his slaves. Is that even possible?
Wouldn't it be? We were just a woman and a young son, and he owned both the land and the local guard. We had to serve this Creole, that was the count's name, for 9 years. It was horrible.
No one came to help you?
No. No one. We weren't the only slaves he kept, and the villagers were too afraid to do anything. As for Chancellor Baratheon's armies, well, I'd be surprised if they even knew Sildren existed.
Sorry to hear that. How'd you manage to get away?
Pure luck, I suppose. One day, an Enderalian merchant and his escort passed through the village. They were on their way to Wave Rock to catch a ship from there. And just by coincidence, he saw me crushing some herbs I had found in the forest. That's what I did in the little spare time I had, you know. The Salathan forest is so incredibly rich with plants you have no idea. What I didn't know was that I had found an entire sheaf of God's Tongue. That impressed the merchant so much that he simply bought me.
That's your mother.
He left her there. Believe me, what he did had nothing to do with mercy. He just saw that there was money to be made off of me. I cried and protested, of course, but 2 months later, our ship arrived in Ark, where he got infected with flesh maggots and died shortly thereafter. Luckily enough, he was a sublime. And since his relatives didn't know what to do with me once he was dead, they simply asked the Order to grant me the novitiate, which they did. How the left path. Sounds crazy when I tell it like that, and it probably is. But back then, it just happened.
Dang. Slave to Archmage. What's with your mother? Do you ever find out what happened to her?
I tried, but as you can imagine, my obligations made my options to do so very limited. Only recently, however, word reached me from a mercenary whom I sent over. According to him, Creo is dead, and his castle was deserted. But who knows if he just said that to appease me. I think when all of this is over, I might ask the Grandmaster for permission to travel there myself. And then, who knows? By the righteous path, now I really am babbling. I am sure a man like you has better things to do than listen to the stories of a boring old chronicler.
Ah, man, that was interesting.
Get back to business. Forgive me.
Okay.
Yes?
You. Think I grabbed all the books from down here. Basically. Yeah, I did. Basically.
Prophet?
Profit. Send a profit. Okay. Let's get out of here. Got stuff to do. I picked up like a ton of books.
Well, well, Naya, isn't that a sight? The one they all talk about has come to visit us. Greetings, Prophet. I'm Juslan Sharim, and, as you might know already, one of the ever-renowned Neramese mages around here. What's your name?
I guess.
An unusual name for a half-Eterna, but a good one, nevertheless.
Oh, thanks.
But anyway, what brings you to me? Do you need anything specific, or do you just want to talk?
I saw that you had a name. I heard you know quite a lot about magic. Care to share your insight on how it works?
What, are you asking me to teach you? From what I've heard, you know magic as if you've studied it for centuries. But sure, why not? What do you want to know?
What is there to know about thaumaturgy?
A thaumaturgist is able to alter his body and his surroundings to his liking. In practice, that means he can, for example, create magical wards between his fingertips, or send bursts of telekinetic energy towards his foes. He can also boost his own bodily capabilities, and even go as far as healing his own wounds, even though that is to be done with caution, since it strains the mind quite a lot. A very noble school, you see, but also very limited.
What exactly does an elementalist do?
Elementarism. If Sinistra is a Skaragian dagger, and thaumaturgy is a solid broadsword, then elementarism is a giant two-handed warhammer. A good elementarist is able to realize eventualities in which the air around him suddenly bursts into flame, or channel lightning from the sky. A very aggressive and powerful school, as you can imagine. Most arcanists favor it above others.
Pretty good. What about Sinistra?
Shh, don't talk so loud. You know how our holy friends around here feel about this school. We don't want them to get upset, do we? Sinistra. It's the mightiest of the three schools, but also the most dangerous one. Which is why practicing it is forbidden on every continent of the civilized world, except for Kira. That is mostly due to the kind of eventualities it interacts with. The human psyche and the forces of life and death. Someone trained in the arts of psionics is capable of forcing his will onto others, and I'm not speaking metaphorically here.
Yeah.
An able entropist, on the other hand, can revive the dead as his minions, and channel the energy of death. A stunningly powerful feat if you know what you're doing, and a stunningly suicidal one if you don't. This is also why only 5 of 10 students of Sinistra manage to master it. The other 5s either stop in time or end up as either a driveling lunatic in an asylum, or as a greenishly steaming skeleton. Both of the latter rather undesirable perspectives, if you ask me. So if you plan to use it yourself, just be careful.
Yeah. Cool. Got a lot of knowledge from this guy. You're Korean, aren't you?
Well observed. I'm a child of the sand, a vassal of the Golden Queen, or whichever other nickname these idiotic people around here have for us.
See, how'd you end up in Narazulantharu's order? They're not exactly a stone's throw from each other?
That's a long story, and no offense, one I rather wouldn't share. I'm not a friend of wearing my heart on the sleeve. Suffice to say that I, as most of the Order, have had bad experiences with the reign of the Lightborn. Didn't we, Naya? Well observed.
I never got the Sans Cheek era. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
Who's the Golden Queen?
Shock of shocks, the Queen. Chosen by Saldring to lead the country of the Sand. at least according to the Gospel of the Lightborn. Even though, in reality, she's hardly more than a puppet to the court's bureaucrats. At least, the current one. Well observed. I'm a child. Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years, but I'll do my best. What do you want to know?
You always say that Kira was ruled by philosophers, not by the Lightborn. What is the meaning of that?
Well, probably that in Kira, freedom of thought and philosophy play a much bigger role, as opposed to most other countries of the civilized world. Still not big enough, if you ask me, but a lot more compared to this place. Well observed. Well, I haven't been there in over 20 years.
I've heard that families in Kira are different. Children have more than one father and mother.
Well,
What?
not literally, but yes, most do. In Kira, people live in these so-called communes, which are, how do I put it? Well, families with more than 2 parents. 1 woman, 3 men, and their children. Or the other way around. You get the idea.
What? One woman's allowed to have multiple lovers? How are the children raised? Sounds strange, interesting idea.
Or 1 man, 2 women, or 1 man, 2 men. Not all the communes are the same, you know. It's just that the idea of eternal togetherness and possessiveness isn't a part of Kiranian culture. If you love someone, you do. And if you love another person, too, that's not a problem either.
Weird.
I myself have always lived rather traditionally in that regard. But as strange as this might sound to you, the communes actually work quite well. Less drama.
I'm gonna have to take... I guess I'll take your word for that one. That sounds crazy. How are the children raised? By all the parents at once?
Different, and depends on the family. In my commune, for example, I had 2 mothers and 2 fathers, and 5 siblings. But there are communes with as many as 30 members, or some with just 3. Your place in society plays a role in that, too.
What regard?
Well, you could say that a noble commune generally isn't as open, and thus usually smaller. Hard to describe.
Interesting idea, I guess?
Indeed.
Okay, who's this Nair I was talking to?
Someone asks about you, darling. Isn't that charming? Most people are too polite to. But I'm afraid I can't satisfy your curiosity, at least not today. Let's just say that there are more things between life and death than what meets the eye.
Okay. Really weird way to answer that question. Alright, nice talking to you, I guess. Freak?
Yes.
Huh?
Huh. You're the one they call the Prophet, aren't you? Congratulations on passing the truck. Yes.
Okay. Where do I need to go? Need to spar. Oh, that's right. We gotta go there. Was there anything over here that I needed to, like... I think I've actually been over here, really. Oh. Oh, ice ball. What do I get for not exploring over here? Found 2 more pennies because of lockpicking. Sun Temple, Yarrow's Tower. Ooh. This is, that's the guy that killed all those people that, you were looking into at the Sun Coast. The guy was from the Sun Coast. Fire's key. I have the key? Key, apparently. Oh. Oh. Find the use for the... I found a key adorned with the Order's crest. Yeah. Way back when I found this dude's key. Where is it? Arrow's key. Key from Yarrow's strongbox. Bet you that's the key I just used. Temple Secret Vaults. Okay. There is an eyeball in there. Yeah, key from Yarrow's strongbox. Yup. Find the use for the key in the strongbox. Investigate the secret vault. Holy smokes. Yup. Yo, I picked up this side quest so long ago. What is this? Are you guys not? No, you're not nice. Not nice at all. Kind of tough, too. Nothing I can't handle. But yeah. A little bit tough. Because he didn't see me, I guess. Yo, how is all of this under attack? This is like another, like, it's like I went through a portal or something. Very trippy. Whoever's mad at me is above me. Okay. This is really weird. Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how this is under a tower. It doesn't make any sense. Just window dressing. I can't actually go over there. Two more? Jeez. Oh, hello. 5 of 15 mystical symbol. Cannot actually walk over there. There's a barrier. What do we have up here? He's a big boy. He's a very big boy. Almost any magic. Need to eat one of the fungi things. I haven't used shock move in forever. Bliss, do you? Oh, he heals too. Well, he doesn't heal from a frickin' mythical spell. Never seen somebody tank it for longer though. Elixir rank 3. Void salts. Yarrow's last words. It's a dagger. The guy who killed a bunch of kids, their students, his dagger is called Last Words. What's this guy doing? D from Yarrow's hideout. Dreamflower and essay? The book seems to be written by a magister who researched a plant called Dreamflower. Some parts of it are especially eye-catching for you. And so the Alyani, the natives of Eurasia, serve the honor of the Dreamflower for their best warrior. Bashed and mixed with the blood of a human heart, usually taken from one of their enemies. A soul gem and a bit of glimmercap dust, it became a potion, which was then given to the warrior in a ceremony, according to the myths, with an unbelievable effect. Not only did the potion instantly recover the health of a person, it even gave a blessing which was supposed to allow the user to lead a happy and fulfilled life until they died. While this seems to be superstition, there seems to be at least some truth to it. Archaeological findings showed that there were some warriors of the Alyani who had a high vitality even in old age. That the Dreamflower can't be found on Enderal anymore is thus quite regrettable. Appears to be tremendous. Interesting. What was this Euro guy into? Dressed a Dreamflower elixir. Big health potion. While many of the notes are soaked with water and unreadable, some passages are still decipherable. They seem to be written by Magister Yarrow and to deal with a plant called Dreamflower. The following part seems to be the most interesting for you. The assumption that the Dreamflower has such a drastic effect on the physique of a human is a misconception in my opinion. There is no alchemical explanation for that. Instead, I think that it changes the connection of the Arcanist to the Sea of Eventualities in such a way that it allows its user to jump from one thread of reality to another, always to that one which yields the best outcome for the user at any given moment. Further research is needed, but I can see potential. What? So, the way magic in this game works is you look at the Sea of Eventualities and bring into your reality a reality of the fireball or whatever. But this Dreamflower takes you and puts you into the thread of reality that yields the best outcome for the user at any given moment. That's crazy. So, do I just win at life if I make one of these? Completed secrets. What? Dreamflower recipe. Dreamflower elixir recipe. Well, the book said Glimmercap dust, a human heart, the Dreamflower itself. I'm reading this. Where is it? I could have sworn I picked it up. Did I pick up the recipe book? What the heck? Notebook, Dreamflower, essay. There it is. It's a tool. Okay. Found a recipe of a strange elixir. Perhaps it can help me at a later point in time. Wow, that is so weird, so trippy. Like, I thought I was going to get answers down here, and I just got more questions. But that's cool that we at least did a side quest. I'm like literally racking my brain over like the ramification. Like, this feels like super important, but it was just like a random side quest. He's got a dead body down here. Okay, well, there's a lot of stuff guarding this secret. Nobody thought to like look down here? Oh, nobody had the key. Because the key was in the dude's strongbox. Okay. They had the key. Okay. Weird and trippy place. Definitely cool, though. Very cool. Can I open this? Let's go. Key from your side up. Fragment, right eye. Oh, hello! I've been looking for you guys. We just found our third fragment. Yay! Okay. I got... Oh, yeah. I already have... I got 6 to go. Wow. Okay. There were 3 collectibles in there. 3 collectibles, a side quest, and a really interesting thread about the Dreamflower. That I don't know. That feels like super important, but there wasn't like a follow-up quest or anything. Baldur's Root. Okay, I need to I'm a keeper now.
My Sir Deluna. And I fell for it. Well, seems the Grandmaster is crazy for you.
Yep, you know it was fake when I first came in here. Okay, well, whatever. No harm, no foul, I guess.
so many strange faces? Well,
Advance the fleet! Always
Yes?
always forward! Forward for the glory and honor! The spears at the ready. What? What the? I beg your pardon? But by the righteous path, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my friend, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry?
No one, I'm an autodidact.
Blazes, you're self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I have to.
Go for it.
Well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap, but does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies?
What?
I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head.
That's what I meant indeed. I was thinking that was too risky.
No, not at all. I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6.
I have no idea. I've heard that word before. I don't actually know what it means.
Noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man.
Exactly. What about the second poem?
Phew. Well, that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. He celebrates his bloodthirsty way of life. In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural noises. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course. You did, didn't you?
Yeah, you're incredible. I thought no one would ever understand.
Well, you know what? They wouldn't. The common people, they don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet. Poet, they ask? What kind of profession is that? So now I simply tell them I'm an innkeep. That is something they are able to grasp with their limited intellect. Easy answers. That's what people long for. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot-boiler artists who make a fortune off their stupid stories. Like Jonas Schmid does. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes, but you'll find it on every bookshelf. It's a disgrace. Pure and simple.
Why are Schmid's stories so bad?
What? What kind of question is that? How can something that so many people like not be rubbish?
You mean anything that's successful has to be trite?
Of course. Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's intellect, you know. There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart, and true artists who want more from life. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely by the calling of the muse.
I guess you're right. I'm not sure I agree.
Of course I am. I wish it weren't true, but it is. If only there were more people like us.
Okay.
Hymn of the Desert King. Huh? If you have to ask that, you'd better be on your way, my friend. What?
Okay. I got experience from that conversation. It's funny.
Well, I suppose I should go now.
Well met.
Portsmouth.
And may his light guide you.
You know, maybe this alchemist lady knows about the dream flower.
I understand your turmoil, Madame. But still, right now, the Order cannot...
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I said.
But what you thought. You know what? You should be ashamed, all of you. When I was young, being a keeper meant something. But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, Madame?
This lady seems to have problems.
Hmm? What is it?
Something troubling you?
There's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes. For example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. It's just... Ugh, never mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop.
Maybe I can help you.
No. I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous. This would have been a mission for a keeper, but they are too busy polishing their armors.
I'm actually a keeper. I could just tell her I'm literally wearing keeper's clothes right now, but I know how to take care of myself.
Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son.
What happened to him?
It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor?
Nope.
I see. Then you haven't been in this city for long. The Brotherhood of Kor were pathless ones. Heretics, as the Order would call them. They demented the divinity of the Lightborn, and instead prayed to some barbaric deity called Kor. Initially, they were ridiculed. But thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls with his ideology, more and more Ark people, especially Sublimes, converted to his cult. And, well, among them was also my son, Rucus. Oh, I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from dangerous influences. Girls, boys, you know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough. He was one of the first to convert and take those ridiculous vows, even though he wasn't even 20 winters old back then. I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent.
Say you took vows? What kind of vows?
A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish.
I see. Where's the Brotherhood now? This is the first I've heard of them.
Yes, because the Order, thus be praised, banished them from the city. The Kor didn't bother too much, but apparently one of their seers has had some kind of vision only shortly before that happened. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Doonville. So, this is where they went. They built a small settlement there about 5 winters ago, and Rucus went with them.
Haven't heard from him since.
No, nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to, once each moon, fly over the island to see if everything is in order, so to speak. And, well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere.
That's a problem. And that's what you want the Order to do. Okay, fine, I'll go look at the island.
That means a lot to me. If you could find Rucus, I would be happy to reward your efforts.
Right.
You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Anyway, best you talk to the Myriad Warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. I will be in my shop.
Brotherhood of the Kor. Okay, anyway. Speak with Junus, Ark's Myriad Keeper, and request passage to the island of Kor. Nice picture. Esther.
Yes? Have you been to the island?
No, I haven't. What are you selling?
Oh, yes, certainly.
I wish I could talk to her about the alchemy thing I just found. Oh wow, she's got rank 4 and 5. Grounding rank 5. Dude, I have Thunderclap. I don't need this. Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't really need to sell you anything. Guess I can sell you those. Stuff I'm never gonna use. I might use Soul Trap at some point, so I'll keep that. Okay. Well, we solved one side quest and then just randomly got another one. Trying to look into it.
Yes?
Those are books I was gonna sell. I think this lady will buy books.
Oh my, now who is— I've seen this face, so yes. My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
I think I have that. Pretty sure I have these two. Terminal. I might need to have another episode or part where I just read stuff. So, definitely keeping this and this. Still two of those. I have 4 book 2s. It's funny. Got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 12. I'm missing 1, 2, 10, 11. I can read all those. There's Turmoil I should probably read. Probably super long though.
I've seen this face. My wares it is you want to see. I promise you, they'll bring you glee.
Boots. Steel helmet. There, Ranthiel's necklace. On to that. I just saw the boots and the helmet though. On to this. Eterna dagger. I'm gonna hang on to this too. That looks cool. And I don't think I've seen anything like that before. Oh, and I'm carrying a bunch of silver stuff. Oh, it's premium wares. This guy should buy most of this stuff.
My friend. Certainly. Just take your time.
Okay.
Safe.
Thanks, bro. Quest item. This is a quest item. Okay. A quest I've already completed, but a quest item. Or maybe it's a quest yet to come. Oh. Very sus. Rise house. I don't know who that is. The bathhouse. Yeah, I still haven't been everywhere. And I just walked into one place and got a, I just walked into one place and got a side quest. Brand new side quest. Brotherhood of the Core. I'm definitely doing this one, where the Word of the Dead. Because that'll take me to the last spot of the Western Cliffs that I haven't explored yet. And I really want to get that out of the way.
Look at that. The controversial recruit? So, how are you?
Fine, I guess.
Who this Uri guy is.
Now, come on, just a little to the left and...
Bro, are you good?
Blazes. You are really starting to annoy me, you know that?
Okay.
Oh, now look at that. A visitor. Great. Just great. What do you want? Are you here because of the placard?
I am. You're looking for help with that machine. Oh.
What? By the 7? No! Don't take it personal, but you really don't look as if you know much about Starling craft. What I am looking for is an adventurer. Someone willing to take over a very important task for Horst and me.
Horst?
Yes, Horst. And no, he is not my imaginary friend, but this gorgeous example of Enderalian metallurgy and Starling ingeniousness right beside me. My personal centurion, and soon my new body.
What?
Yes.
New body?
Steel instead of flesh, energy instead of blood. Away with this useless shell and its pathetic fugacity. In Horst's body, I will live on forever.
You want to become the machine.
You wouldn't understand this, even if you'd been my apprentice for 15 years. If it helps you, just imagine that I transfer my consciousness, my soul, into Horst's body.
Sure.
And by doing this, I become him. Apotheosis, that's what the scholars from Kyra call it. Man's ascent to something higher. A deity, you could say. The only logical response to current events, by the way.
What do you mean by that?
Red madness, death of the Lightborn. You don't need to be one of those keepers to see something is happening in this world. It's going
Something's
south,
definitely happening.
And other than the Holy Order and his new Naramese magically gifted pals I am no friend of, trying to pray away such threats. We need to change humanity. The apotheosis, the overcoming of our fleshly nature, is the first step. Unfortunately, I seem to be the only one who sees it that way. But hey, that's their choice.
Hey, what do you need my help with?
Oh, with this and that, errands, tasks your rough hands are better suited for than mine. But first, we need to find my assistant Pathira. She's gone missing.
Where'd she go?
Well, I suppose she took a flying unicorn to old Aeronath. I don't know, sod it, else I wouldn't ask you for your help, would I? For his completion, Horst is asking something important. Some kind of steering unit, you might call it. Pethira and I have done research and found out that Dalmarek and his cohorts in Thalgard worked on a machine there that might employ a similar mechanism. Even though I had strongly spoken out in favor of an armed escort to send with her, Pethira had insisted on going alone. And surprise, I haven't heard from her since.
Allguard? What exactly happened there?
Something that makes it the ideal place to go if you're suicidal and you're looking for a quick way out. You're an outlander, aren't you? How can I explain that without going beyond the scope? Dalmarek. Does the name ring a bell? He was an arcanist who lived about 2,000 years ago. Back then, the Order planned to build a second great city here in Enderal, situated in a region we now call Goldenforst. But, as it turned out, the place was everything but a good choice for a settlement. No crops would grow there, and the water made the settlers sick. So 3 years after the founding of the first settlement, Maleth, the Order forced the settlers to abandon the mission and return to Ark. But, as things are with vain personalities, Dalmarek, who had been in charge of the mission, didn't like that idea at all. Maleth had been his dream, and so he wanted to hold on to it no matter what the price. One of his ways to do so was a device he called the Sun Wheel, an old Pyrean construction which was meant to make the barren lands fertile again. You can figure out the rest. One night there was a bright flash of light, and since then Thalgard has been contaminated. Apart from a few animals and the Sunborn, savages whose brains have been rotted by the green fog there, it's deserted. In the first few centuries to follow, the fog spread as far as Goldenforst, but by now it's receded from there.
You sent Petira to go recover that device on her own. It's dangerous.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. But as I said, she insisted. You know, she's of the lone wolfish type, if you get what I mean. Here, this is the place where Pethira said she would set up her camp. From here, she planned to go explore the nearby ruins. And please don't die, else I have no idea how to get Horst up and running.
There's this part. Search Petira's camps for hints. Okay. Can't really talk to the guy. Steaming teapot. Yummy food. This guy just vibes in here with his experiments. Workshop in the back of his house. This little upstairs. A valuable goblet. Okay. Got another side quest. And it's a part 1. Means there's at least a part 2. Alright, well. Well, I have more base psionics than I do elementalism. But elementalism is just boosted. Get it to 100. You know, maybe I'm good on psionics for now, because I could find a boost somewhere that gives me plus 10 psionics. I could just chill. Let's do entropy. I don't know. check my bank account in a while.
Walk blessed, my sir. How can... Of course.
10,000. I think it's like 89 or something. So if I take out 1,190, should be fine.
Of course.
We still at max? Yeah, we're still at max. I could take out a little bit more, but it doesn't really. 15,000 pennies. Less than 9,000. So I got like, I have a lot. Okay.
Walk blessed, my sir.
We have enough to where I can afford to Myrad pretty much whenever in our route. Where is that? Isle of Core, okay. So let me guess. Yeah, get past this to the Isle of Core, it's down here. And then this one. Over here. Yeah, all this stuff over here. I haven't even been over there, dude. I've only been in, you guys see.
Huh? Can I help you?
Good evening. Huh. So old God's hand did find someone after all. I'm glad she did. Yes, I can take you to this island, but be careful, will you? The last time I went there, I think I saw bone rippers from the distance.
I don't want to go right now. I didn't want to go here yet. Bruh. I'll do this. I'll do that later. I'll do that right now.
My sir?
So much to do, so little said. Walk blessed, friend. Where? Sure. Where to?
Western Cliff. I need to go to Fort Volstagg and telekinesis the stuff out of the vaults. And then I need to check various sites to pick adept locks I left. So, Jaspar, not talking to you yet. I'm gonna go do some stuff and then I'll come back and talk to you. Get into this fort. I have visited this place so many times. But this time, I'm finally gonna get the stuff in that. Oh, jeez. You guys all respawn, dude? It's annoying. Just the stuff in the vault, and then I'm leaving, not killing everyone here again.
Oh yeah.
Roll was there.
Where did he go? Fucking scum! You'll pay for that!
Okay. Lock I can pick now? Yo. I could have sworn I took these the first time I was here. Definitely picked this lock the first time I was here. Bro. Okay. Telekinesis time. This should work, because it worked at that other place. It worked. Very nice. Love it. Boss didn't respawn, did he? No, he didn't. Okay, cool. Okay. The fort's clear. I need to check the cliff camp and the galleon wreck. Yeah. The cliff camp is to my east. My west. My east, my west. My left. My red. Making noise. 15 already. I have to go back and sell junk. Shocking of you guys, haven't done that in a while. Here you go. Over encumbered, yay. Amazing. Get this chest here. Bro. Aha. Bruh. Okay. Well, there's still more stuff I need to check. So, I'm just gonna return. And I'll fly back out here. Return, sell stuff, fly back out here. Not gonna bother as much with,
Oh,
putting my selling clothes on because
Oh, a bit of this and that.
I think I'm making
Feel free
enough.
to take a look.
Keep this. Definitely keeping the stuff I looted.
What west?
Alright, let's go put the stuff I'm gonna keep away. That... that... I'll sell the skulls. Yep.
The best and fresh from the Red Sea.
Anything for friends. Path abiding, huh? Can I help you? Walk. Sure. Take a look. Walk. Yes.
Okay. Time to fly back out there.
My sir.
Yes?
Also, I think I remember there being a soul at the smuggler retreat.
Sir? Yes?
I'm gonna go over there
Walk
too.
west, friend. Sure. Where to?
Back to the Western Cliff. He's like, but I just took you there. How'd you get back so fast? Well, I teleport, bro. I have a one-way ticket teleport. Teleport to Ark, but I can't teleport out anywhere else. Well, I guess I could mark a new location, but I don't want to do that. Okay, so let's go to the Galleon wreck. It's down over here. Whoa. Freaky. Skeletons are alive again. In it. How'd you get there? Chest that I already searched. Guy I killed from down there. Here's this depth chest. I left here the first time around. One the righteous path. I've read that book. Lots of teddy bears on this shipwreck. How did I mark this place as a... Hey, go back. Chest over there. Did I just troll myself? I guess I trolled myself, dude. I don't see any chests here that... Perfect. Let's see. Clearly says empty, yeah. This one... Basket. Also clearly says empty. Clearly says empty. Yeah, I trolled myself, is what I did. Back here for no reason. Yeah. I went back to that one and got that one. Highway main camp, maybe? I don't know. Smuggler retreat, I know there's a soul there. So there's a whisper sound that's made. Swim over there. Souls. Everything respawn over here again? Yeah. That's right. Another level up. I'm on 370 mana after like boosts and stuff. I know I should start leveling health at some point. So if I do the next 5 levels, I'll get be more base mana, putting me at 360 with my boost of 50, putting me at 410. Yeah, I guess I'll do 5 more mana levels. Hello. Okay. I think I've gotten what I need now. The crabs. Crabs. Die, crab. Okay, how much weight do? Okay. So I could talk to actually, yeah, I think I will just talk to Jaspar and we'll keep going. I don't want to make another trip to Ark and buy my level up books. and then come all the way back. Like, I'll do my inventory resell stuff after I complete this mission, I think. I don't know. Am I gonna need the inventory space? Maybe. It's also coming up on 3 hours for the part, so... Maybe I'll leave traveling with just Spar for the next part, and just take care of all my level up stuff now. I could do that, actually. That might make more sense. Yeah, let's just do that. Sorry, just Spar, you're gonna wait a smidge longer. It'll actually only be like a couple hours in game time. But in IRL time, it'll be a few days. Like, it's Friday now, I won't get back to this until Tuesday. Are people done selling stuff? Oh no, 8:30? Oh.
Be careful, my sir. The streets aren't safe at this hour.
Yes. Walk blessed.
Yeah. It's not as if I
Gonna have to
told them that
sleep. Ugh. Okay, I'll go to bed, wake up, sell stuff. Buy my stuff, I guess. Sleep for 12 hours. Okay. Give me my stuff for trading. Because I'm gonna buy stuff that's expensive.
Is it important?
Okay. I said I was gonna chill on psionics. Start boosting entropy. So I need adept, no, apprentice entropy books.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
do you want?
That's actually gonna be super cheap. Do I have any apprentice entropy? Adept. Yeah, and that's why I haven't read them.
Yes?
Dang, you got a deep voice.
Listen, do not take this personally, but I have business to attend to. If you're an outlander and want to learn something about our guild, go to the library or talk to the quartermaster.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Okay, I'm wearing what I'm supposed to wear. There we go. Sell everything. I got a pelt. I could just turn that into leather, though.
Walk blessed.
From felt into leather.
I just don't see the fucking point.
You just don't get any younger.
Alright, I need 4 lockpick books.
Greetings. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway.
Yeah, 4 lockpick books. You only got 3? Bruh.
Farewell.
You had more than 3.
At the end of the day.
You got 1 more?
Yeah? No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
You don't.
Walk blessed. Some things never change.
This dude's not here yet. Got the lady. Skull lady.
Walk block. Sure, take a look.
Adept lockpicking. Thank you.
Walk block.
Okay. Now I can do handicraft. Right. Save before we go down. Undercity. No crash. Or if we do crash, we can recover quickly.
That's a nice dress you're wearing there,
Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you.
Up
But trust me, they don't
5 apprentice because these take you up to 25. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Just move along, will you?
Here we go. Now, yeah. Heck yeah. Now entropy levels base 25. Back up top. And we have a memory point to spend. Improve enchanted weapons and armor. My enchantments get stronger. That's definitely it. Make talismans from souls with rank 2 at a Phasma's workbench. Variations do more damage with the bow, have higher chance for crits. Chance for crits is increased by 7. Marksmanship skill, the apparition increased by 7. Chance for crits, marksmanship. Okay, I don't need that. Melee damage. Melee damage. Okay, so the type of bloody I have with me. Three souls. Four souls. Receive ectoplasm from killed undead enemies and soul gems from normal corpses. Apparitions into cities. Souls. Okay, so I already have that. I do want this 30% stronger enchantment. That'll take a while. I'll just do this for now. Get a phone call.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Nice. Put that away. Prematurely. Okay. I have the two eyes. Lucius the Jaws? Tyrian Scout? Okay. Weird names. Okay.
If it's clam and fish you seek, they come.
Okay.
Take a good long peek.
Meet just spar at the Western Cliffs. Alright, 110. We're chilling. Alright, I'm flying out there, and that's where I'm going to save the game. Put me under 16.1 in gold, but whatever.
Yes? Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed? Sure. Where to?
Western Cliff, again. Okay. So we are officially all set up and straight for the next quest. We got distracted by a side quest and started some other side quests. But yeah. We're in good shape to go do the next main quest. And we will do that next time. Alrighty. Thank you folks so much for watching. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye now.